good evening, everybody, and welcome to ARC Racing this evening. And hope everyone's well with Tier 3 for the Hungarian Grand Prix. And yet again, I'm joined by the man, ARC Andrews. How we doing, mate? You all good?
Good evening, yeah, all good, thank you.
Good
And
stuff,
yourself?
good stuff. Yeah, I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. I'm looking forward to a good race tonight. We've obviously got the short qualifying. We've got 19 drivers this evening, so it should be up for a good race. It looks like we've got nice sunny weather for qualifying at the moment, so hopefully wanted to know if, well, I don't think any drivers can tell us what the weather forecast is, but hopefully
Anybody that's in the pits might be able to give us a shout and see if they know.
So I like the Hungaro ring, sector 1, someone just slowing down. So I think we've got Costa, Nerd Gamer, in the McLaren, who is on a hot lap now. So very busy track at the moment. So there's a bit of a corner cut there, so he's invalidated already. I think the validations on the hairpins are going to come into account. So
definitely got to keep an eye out on
Rebel
5 as well, I believe.
The fastest at the moment with a 118.3. So Tip Rebel is second, I believe, in the Drivers' Championship. So you see the Drivers' Championship now. Yeah, he's second in the Drivers' Championship. There's the current Drivers' Championship on screen at the moment, and it's very close between the top boys there, the top 8. So Tip Rebel's going to be looked to put a chunk on Hodder's lead. He's in the pits. It's Hodder. So second at the moment. So we've got some times coming in. Good from Daguna, who's 16 point.
Because he's coming around the last corner now, so he's going to set. He goes fast.
Looks like someone's coals has come
16.6.
off. The Prezzi's gone for a 16.6, so the times are coming in thick and fast. 13 minutes to go. We'll have a quick look at the constructor standings as well. Mercedes very close as well indeed. Mercedes, Aston Martin, Ferrari, the top 3. Williams are going to look to get some points to climb up that table. So really close competitiveness from everybody then. As we'll go to, and I'm just going to say a nice mention to Leighton, who's come back with us after his break, and it's very good to see him indeed. So big shout out to Leighton.
He's on a quick lap.
He is. I'm on
board with him now.
I'm on board with him as well, and he's in sector 2 at the moment. He's just invalidated as well, so it's unfortunate for Leighton. So Sim Racer in the Williams has set a purple sector 1. The yellow flag in front, but I think that's that's a Haas that's in front of the him now. Just thanks to everybody tuning in, and get well soon to Trev as well. I believe he's in hospital watching the stream, so we get well soon to him. Hope you're on the road to recover, mate. On the road recovery, and see you on track soon. So Sim Racer set a purple sector 2, so this could well be a provisional pole lap, and it's not. It's third fastest with a 117 flat. So he's gone third fastest. Prezzi still on provisional pole. Stug, who's looks like he's struggling in sector 1. He's 600ths down on his time. So go down to Aqua as well. Williams, he's invalidated. Spinius Fur, who's set a purple sector 1. So this looks like a good lap from the Haas driver.
Leighton coming up to the last corner now.
I think he invalidated, did he, or did he go for another one?
No, he's on a fast lap now. He's going to go first. 1:16.6.
Oh, it's 1:16.6. So Leighton on his comeback. He's done very well. And I've just back to Phineas Fur, and he has spun and hit the barriers. So I wonder if he's got any damage to that rear wing. So just going back to Phineas Fur. Looked like he was on a quick lap and he pushed too much. And unfortunately spun. And he could have damaged his rear wing. And he could have a little bit of a block there on Karting King. Could he have put Karting King off? As the Ferrari driver now is set a purple sector 2, so it didn't really put him off too much. At the hairpin now. Second from last corner. That last corner you don't want to turn too much because you can clat into that barrier, but crossing the line now with DRS open. It's Karting King and he's gone third fastest, so Ferrari's...
Nerd Gamer just goes 7th fastest. He was just behind him.
And Scott 8th fastest with a 1:18. So the times are improving very much. Still got Coles, I believe, in the Alfa Romeo. He's changed. He was on the mediums, but he's changed onto the... looks like Hood has come off the track, but I think he's letting Coles go past. But Hood are yet to set a lap as well, the championship leader. There's a bit of a busy track with lots of traffic, but Karting King gets out of the way nicely for Coles here. Coles has changed to the soft compound tyres. Oh, he's come off the track and he's spun and he's lost it. So he's lost time as Coles. He's struggling at the moment for grip. As on an outlap, it's a championship leader.
It's the curb of death as well.
It is the curb of death.
And Aqua's gone as well. This again, just ahead. That's another one. It's gone at the chicane. We've got McLaren just coming around it. Prezzi's slowing down, so that's good.
There was Aqua actually... The chicane can be a naughty chicane, but at the moment, Ferrari looking good. Karting King and Daguna. Looks like Odonair is on a hot lap. Bit of traffic in front of him, but I'm sure the drivers are good enough now and get out of the way. So we'll be on board now with the Mercedes driver. Just wondering what the we'll get the weather. It looks like it's going to be dry quali. So chicane now taking it nicely. Did Hodder here. This is his first time. Is it going to be good enough for provisional pole? 7 minutes, just over 7 minutes to go here at the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Got Daguna about to
I think he's set as purple sector. He has 16.4.
16.4.
So the times are going down and down. It's very close between the top 4. Well, 5 at the moment. 2 tenths, but going to cross the line is Hooder. Is it going to be good enough for provisional pole? He's going to cross the line. No, it's not. It's only 8th fastest. So at the moment, Daguna on provisional pole looking good indeed. Prezzi now. He's going to want to improve. He's set a purple sector 2. A purple sector 2, so this could be a very good time. Just got to get a good entry into this corner, and he has. He's going to cross the line. Any second now. He's crossed the line, and he has gone on provisional pole. This is great qualifying at the moment. It's chopping and changing all the time. And the top 2, look how close that is between the top 2. I'm sure they'll get one more lap in at least. Very good. All separated by a couple of tenths. Evening ARC runner.
2 temps down on his time, so he's...
Leighton's come out for another lap. Sim Racer's invalidated, but I don't think he's... Coles has set a time of 1:17.4, but he's coming back out of the pits now. Irish Catney, who I believe is reserving for the AlphaTauri this evening. He's coming out. He's on a hot lap. Why so mad in the Aston Martin? I think he's reserving as well.
Well, yeah.
Looks a bit twitchy on that wheel. I don't know if he's got a bit of lag, but it looked a bit twitchy there. But he's going to cross the line and he's gone 13th fastest. So
Stock is just invalidated.
to stamp, he's out qualifying his teammate at the moment in 6th with a 1:16. The Sierra's gone 3rd fastest for 1:16. So that top 4 looking very tasty indeed.
Yeah, and a gap of 2 temps as well. That is
Certainly is very good.
Where is Leighton looking at the moment? It's going to the end of sector 1 now.
And it's a purple sector, so we'll stay on.
Yeah,
he's got someone in front of him! Someone was side on in front of him, and that's going to lose him time. Is that putty? Yeah, he's cancelled his lap. So someone was side. That is. Yeah, he's slowed down and he's, you know, that was close. Someone was sideways. I'm not sure what happened there. Don't know if they come out or they crashed or they were coming back on track, but...
I think he'll have some brain trousers after that one.
Yeah, yeah. Good evening to Mark Sim Racer. How we doing? But yeah, that was very, it was very, Spinny's first, gone to the 15s.
Wow.
And he's 3 temps up.
3 temps.
In the Haas, I wasn't expecting that. He had that spin, didn't he, when I was on board with him, but, well, the people have got to find some time now. 3 minutes to go. Just hotting up now. The Coles then, he's coming round the last corner now, is Coles. Is he going to improve from 10th at this moment in time? He's going to cross the line. Coles has crossed the line. He's only improved to 8th, but he's still an improvement. So Sim Race has gone 2nd with a 1:16 flat. So are we going to see them come out, put some fresh tyres on? I mean, Sim Race has gone 2nd with 2 lap old softs. So Leighton's a tiny bit up. He's a 10th up on his...
He's got a lot of traffic again.
But he's gone purple in sector 2 and he's a 10th up on his time, is Leighton. So he needs to find...
want to get these 2 out of the way.
It is. Sierra's going into the pits, so that's good for Leighton, and he's going to cross the line now as... He's going to cross the line and he's gone 5th fastest with a 1:15.5, so that 10th up. He maybe lost a bit of time in that traffic again. So he may have been...
Coles has crashed. Coles has
Coles!
crashed. He's returned. Yep. He's just put it into the wall.
And that's right. Oh, and so has Hodder. Hodder's clattered the wall as well. And there's debris on the track and Hodder hit the wall. So I think he'll have damage from that.
Just went on board with Coles as that happened.
People trying their best at the moment, but outlap is Prezi, outlap Daguna. They're going to try and get the top 2 and maybe... Spinny's firm maybe staying there. He maybe think that's good enough, and I might believe that's good enough. Prezi's got to find well over half a second.
It's a mighty effort to knock Spinny's fur off top.
Yeah.
That was a cracking.
Well, he's got to find. Yeah, it certainly was. He's got to find. Prezi's got to find time.
Mark was 3 temps up on his time. If he can
Prezi, I mean, there's a lot of traffic now out on track. That could prove to be
Aqua moves up to 9th.
So Prezi then, we're on board with Prezi. He started his hot lap. And Daguna, I believe, who's... It looked like they're racing Daguna. Daguna's taking Prezi. Was he taking Prezi or was that... No, he wasn't. No, sorry, it was the other... It was the other McLaren driver. I thought they were racing then, him and Prezi on qualifying. But got myself confused and excited. But Prezi, I think, is just... I think Daguna's going to be the first one to cross the line here. He's going to cross the line. He's just going to be good enough for pole. He's gone third fastest, so he's on the third row, the second row. But Prezi now, he's going to be interesting to see. He's got to find at least half a second on his lap time to beat that pole position time. Sim Racer's on an out lap. I don't think he's going to have enough time. But oh, and Prezi's invalidated. So he stays. But looks like Sim Racer just had time. He's going to be the last to cross the line here. It's anyone. Sierra's going to be...
Karting King just goes third fastest for the 116.1.
Karting King in a Ferrari with a 116.1. So Prezi invalidated has cost him a few places. The Karting King in third position. ARC Sim Racer now we're with at the moment. Looks like someone's binned it. I think it's Nerd Gamer. Has binned it in turn.
Oh, well, Erky Boy is coming back onto track. Sarah just missed the back of him. That was close. He was 7/100.
Sarah's going to be crossing the line behind.
He's 3/10 off at the moment on his
Sim
own
Racer.
time. And Sarah.
Sim Racer's...
Sarah's just coming up to the last corner now.
Crossing the line, and it's going to be Sim Racer.
Oh, he spun it for Sarah.
He spun it on the... Oh, he's lost it on the front. Oh, that's a big crash, Sim Racer. Oh, my God. Sarah's gone second, but Sim Racer lost it. Right on the finish line. And spun and massive crash. Oh, my God. Right on... He must have lost it, and he's... Lost it on the last turn. Lost his back end. Spun. And I don't know if you'll be able to see his car coming up. As if it's still there.
He's on track now.
Oh, is it cleared?
Boy's the last one just coming up.
You might see it.
Looks like he's going to come into the pit. Yeah, he's coming into the pits. No one's on track now. That's everybody finished.
Can't believe it. That was a huge crash. But coming round, we might see Ciro who's going to come round. You might see his car on the track, but I think he might have removed it now. But he was side on. He literally lost it on the last corner. I reckon he touched too much curb, lost his back end, and it was good night.
Yeah, the car has disappeared now.
Nice little pirouette. So we've got Spinius Fur on poling. Syrah completing the second row. Does that mean Sim Racer? I know he set a time, but that means he starts at the back if he's... Does that mean Karting King will start third? The Sim Racer start?
I've got a funny feeling Coles might start in 10th and then Sim in 9th. Because he's had to retire because of a crash, so should know. Probably won't know until the race start, but
I think they've already set. I think they've already. I think if you, yeah, if he's because of crash, I thought you started at the back. I thought if you retire yourself, you're all right, but it was an almighty smash. But there we go then. Spinius Fur on poling. TTM Syrah Next to him on the front row in second, Sim Racer third. It could be changed because of that retirement. Karting King in fourth. Fifth is Daguna. Sixth, Prezi. Seventh is Leighton in the AlphaTauri. Coles is eighth. Ninth is Aqua. Stamp 10th, out qualifying his teammate Huda, who's in 11th. Faintest Cub 12th. Nerd Gamer 13th. Why So Mad 14th. Dawson 15th. 16th, Scott. Rebel, who's not had the best of qualifyings, he's in 17th, so he's got to make up some ground if he wants to go get further on and gain points on the leaders in the championship. Stug in 18th, Erky Boy in 19th, and 20th is Irish Cackney. I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be back in 5, everybody. Thank you very
We'll
much.
do the same.
See you very, very soon. So welcome back, guys, and we are back at the race now. And as you can see on the screen, it's raining, so it looks like it's going to be a full wet race. So very interesting stuff indeed.
Tom is even more excited now.
I do love it. I mean, I must admit, I do, I do like it. I must admit. So, but well, it gives me more stuff to talk about and more incidents. It makes it more exciting. But don't
More
think
exciting to watch,
everyone
but
on the
not to
inters.
drive.
So, don't know why they've put the pit stop strategy there. It's a full wet race. So, I'm not sure you'll get the full winters to the end, will you? No, you won't get full winters on the end of the 35 laps. Surely they'll be making a stop for a fresh set of winters, but
Yeah, you definitely think so.
But Phineas Ferdin is leading at the pack. And I'm looking forward to this. Does look like it ain't too wet, the track, so any predictions then, mate? What we got? What we thinking? Are we
Well, the rain definitely throws it in the mix a little bit.
I mean, that chicane with them sausage curbs, I mean, that could prove. I mean, as we see, we had a few spins.
You got turn 5 as well, the curb of death.
Yes.
I mean, that's treacherous in the dry, let alone the wet.
Yeah, so
anybody catches that, I can see a few spinning there.
we could have a safety car. We could have a few safety cars, but we certainly think we're going to get some incidents. But I've said that before, and maybe
commentator's curse.
Exactly. So a Haas, you're not going to see that often. A Haas on pole position. I don't think you're ever going to see it. But Phineas Fur will start at the front. Then what we're saying, safety car turn 1.
I think we'll probably get one in the first lap.
Yeah. The long drive down to turn 1, so
it looks like Erky Boy at the back is gone for a Sunday drive. He's a long way back.
He certainly is, and that's gonna certainly.
Unless he hasn't got damage, has he? No. What is
put drivers off their momentum. They're going to be waiting patiently, especially the front ones who've been. I'm wondering whether we'll get a driver that. I mean, I don't think them tyres are going to last 35 laps, but
I can't see it. I can definitely see a one-stopper coming. Unless it does dry.
Yeah, unless it dries up, and then you can take them all to the end and then go on to. Unless the track dries out and someone goes to the end on slicks, but.
Here we go, all together now.
Finally been joined by Erky Boy after his Sunday stroll down to the off licence to get his milk and his paper. 5 red lights then for the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's 5 red lights and away we go. Looks like a slow start out in front. But it looks like there's a good start actually. And it looks like the Haas is out in front, and it looks like Sierra is going to challenge into turn 1. And there's a few crashes, I believe, but I think everybody's behaved themselves into turn 1. So good stuff, lads. I think everyone's cautious. It looks like there's a wheel-to-wheel between Faintest Cub and Irish Catney, who's going to take the inside line and take that lead. So some good stuff. The Gooner's up the 4th. Very good stuff indeed.
Very clean start.
Very clean start, lads. Very well done indeed. Erky Boy is in 18th, but very, very good stuff indeed. And it's like the Gooner's just catching on, and Coles has had a good start. He's up to 3rd. Is Coles. He's had a flying start. Got to be careful with them curbs, though, Daguna. An Irish Catney's left the session. I'm not sure what's happening now, but we've got a wet race here. We've got Stamp who's closing in on Kyle. We've got a nice little train out from 1st to 7th at the moment. As Aqua's on the back of Costa, Nerd Gamer.
This is very much a follow.
Just the end of the first, yeah. We might start some gaps forming. But Spinius third obviously takes the fastest lap. Let's look at the two Alfa Romeo boys, Coles and Syrah. Syrah looks like he's charging his battery already. Sure. Why he's... Oh no, I think they always flash in the wet, don't they? The Prezi in 5th. Karting King, who was he second or was he third? He's had not a best of starts. We'll go down to the back. We might have some sort of battling, but look at this train of drivers.
Everybody is keeping it really clean at the moment. It's
really
close,
good stuff. Oh, someone's out in front. It looks like it's Costa who's come off. But he's come back onto the track. It looks like someone went really wide there, but we're at the chicane now, and Irish Catney's really... Leighton's not had the best of starts. He's gone down to 12th at the moment. But the train of drivers here is very clean at the moment. Very good by the lads. So, looks like Sim Racers, who's 10th at the moment, he's getting held up a little bit by Dawson, so he's caused a little bit of a traffic here, and Leighton's going to look to get on the straight here. It looks like someone lost it. Sim Racer. So look at Prezi and Daguna out in front. They're going wheel to wheel at the moment. And Syrah now, as Coles has taken over Syrah. I'm not sure if that was... if they've swapped positions, as Coles seems to be a lot faster than Syrah. So I'm not sure if they've changed positions. So,
up 6 races as well, so cracking start for Coles.
It is a cracking start for Coles. He's up at 6th at the moment, and it's cracking. Oh, and he looks like Syrah's not taken that chicane very well. And look at Alfa Romeo, sorry. But Daguna's hot on Syrah's tail now. As I've lost the times on me, they're just coming back now. But Scott and Irish Catney look like they're having a little battle. The 15th. And just behind his Erky boy. Going a bit wide, so it's very clean at the moment. 3 laps into this race at the Hungarian Grand Prix. As I think everyone's being a bit cautious.
Definitely got it wrong for the safety car.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I mean. I'm always wrong. So Leighton now, he's teasing Costa now, and Costa looks like he's got a better exit. The Sim Racer's gaining on Dawson. He's going to have a little look on the inside, but he's just too far back to cause any... Oh, and he looks like he's had a bit of a snap there, but... So it looks like Dawson's sort of starting to hold up a bit. He's gone wide there, so it could be getting a bit frustrating for the drivers behind. But gaining massively is Sim Racer now with a bit of straight line speed. He's on the back of Dawson at the moment for 9th. And I'm sure he's going to get him. He stays at the back. He's going to have a little look on the inside. But no. Oh, and he's just... That's a break, and Dawson just cut across, but he was in front. But Leighton, I'm not sure what's happening there. There's a yellow flag. And it looks like someone's come off. Is it Painter's Cub? Is he out? He's had a spin and he's at the back. So it looks like the two Alfa Romeos again. And
Great move.
Leighton.
Leighton on Nerd
And Sim
Gamer.
Racer's fine. Oh, and no, he hasn't. He's lost it, Sim Racer. So Dawson's retaking the lead. And that has given a bit of time. And on the inside here is Nerd Gamer. As him and Leighton are having a good little battle and going wide and off the track. He's had to give the place to Nerd Gamer. As Leighton and Nerd Gamer are having a really good battle in front. But the straight line now. Is there going to be a nice slipstream?
in the pit.
But Cole's in the pit. Has he got damage?
I'll go on with him now.
He's got into the pit lane and that's freed up Sierra now. Spinny's Fur's got a nice little 6-second lead.
Wing damage, Coles.
I'm not sure what happened there. He had to come in together with his teammate, or that was with Irish Cackney has retired from the session. It looks like it's turn 1. So there we go. There's the first safety car on lap 5.
There's a safety car.
There we go. Only a few laps late, but looks like Irish Cackney's caused the safety car into turn 1. He looks like he's binned it. So, we did think a safety car, but fair play to the guys.
Lap 5 in these conditions, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair play, you've got to take your hat off to them.
So are we going to see anyone? No one's going to head into the pits now. It's silly, really. Because they're going to
That's a bit
catch
early
up
out
to
for
the... Sirius heading into the pits, is he? No, he might be faking it. He might be playing some mind games with the Guna, but... Just catching up to the safety car now, so I'm wondering how many laps we're going to get. Hopefully not that many. Because Irish Cat is the first retirement for the race.
Apparently some useless information. This track was only built in 8 months. One of the fastest tracks to be built in Formula 1, yeah. Thank you, Google.
I'm wondering whether Jeddah's going to beat that, you know. Because that's got... I think they've rushed that in, didn't they? For, they was worried it weren't going to finish.
Yeah, that's right.
3-second time penalty for
into the pits.
Leighton. So Fainter's Cub has gone into the pits. Yeah, he had damage because he had a spin, didn't he? So he might have had a wing change.
Yeah, he's just coming out the pits now.
So at least they'll have pressure inters though. So while we're in the safety car, we'll have a quick look at the Drivers' Championship current at this moment in time. So Huda is in 12th at the moment. He's leading Tip Rebel, who's 16th. Looks like he's not having the best of weekend. Sim Racer is 3rd. So, but look at that. I mean, they're split by a couple of points, 2nd and 3rd and 4th. So it's very close. Bikey's not racing this evening. Doug is racing. So potting up in that championship. So starting to get very exciting. More exciting than the real F1. And the drivers, because you've got Mercedes out in front, but only by 19 points. So Aston Martin 2nd, Ferrari 3rd. Ferrari got Kartingkin and Daguna, so they could be getting some very good points for their team. Could even take top spot in the driver standings. So very impressive stuff from everybody. So
it has been a very clean race so far. I got to take. We've already said before, it's been a very impressive start from them all.
Especially the turn 1, because in these conditions, I
Well,
think
we could
everyone's
say
been
that
a bit
we
more.
thought it was going to be a right nightmare, but
Yeah.
fair play to him.
Prezi out in fourth at the moment. He's seems to have recovered a bit as well. The Gooner, obviously third, but unfortunate with Coles. I mean, he had
Safety cars
damage,
in this
but
lap.
coming in this lap, which is happy days. What I like to see. The safety car, as you can see, coming in, backing up a little bit, spinning his fur, and eager is Syrah to get going. He could get a good jump here. So we're going to get racing now. Looks like they've got going now, and spinning his fur. Look at Prezi, but look at the Gooner behind. He looks like he's had a good jump as well. But Syrah's going to have a look on the inside, as he knows he's just backed out. But going the long way around, and Syrah's going to have a little look on the inside. Spinning his fur hasn't got the best of exits, but he still got a sector one. There's looks like it's Prezi. Prezi's off. Prezi's come off. He's lost fourth position, and he's not sure what's happened to Prezi, but he's going slow as he lost his wing.
Sim
He's
Racer's
got damage.
gone as well. Sim Racer.
And Sim Racer. Oh, dearie
He's still
me.
got his wing. He just had a spin, so he's now down 15
I don't know if he had
places.
don't know if he had a coming together with but Dawson's up to fourth.
Yeah, that's
Dawson's
up
up to
11
fourth.
places.
But look at this in front. We've got Daguna and Syrah's having a good battle. Bit of a corner cut there from Daguna, but Syrah's retaken second. So Aqua now, he's up to fifth. So Williams is at the back of all. It looks like he's just broke late there. He could have run into the back of Dawson there, but he decided he didn't. Stamped sixth. It looks like he's getting held up by Aqua a bit. He's going to get past him, I think, on this straight. Might get some slip, might get a nice slipstream, but Aqua's just backed off to the right.
Sim Racer's going to get faintest curve on the straight air. He's literally on the
Karting
gearbox.
King, look at this nice little trainer drivers, 4th, 5th and 6th, but Stamp's come off to the left. He's struggling to grip a little bit, but he's going to want to try and get past that. Where he's got a lovely move on the inside as he made it work. No, wheel to wheel to bang, and he spun. He went for the move Stamp, and it didn't come out. And they touch wheels, and Stamp has spun and lost track position too. He's in 10th position, but he went for a late lunge there. It's Stamp, and it didn't work out, and he's lost out, and Leighton's up to 8th. So Aqua's still in 5th, I'm sure. I think Aqua had the corner, but there's a yellow flag in sector 2. It looks like a Ferrari, and it's Daguna. Daguna's spun. Everyone's spinning. It's a 3rd place Daguna has spun. And he's down to 15th, so it's all happening now. We're getting incidents coming through now. We've had everybody going for it. We've had a slow start the first 5 or 6 laps. But now we're getting incidents. Now people are getting more confident on the track, I think. The track looks like it's getting better as well. It looks like it's drying up a little bit as well. So it's still raining. But it looks like the track ain't getting any wetter. So we could see... Could we see some dry towards the end? But I'm not sure if the track will dry up that much. But the Dawson up to 3rd. Aqua now has got a nice little trainer drives. He's going to get Karting King on the back straight here. Sorry, on the after turn 3. So Leighton's up to 7th.
Daguna's going for a move. Oh, God, that was close.
He's going to get desperate,
he's gone
but he's gone on the inside now. He has. I'm on stream with him. Why so mad? And he's made it work. Good move, and he's back up to 14th. Scott, and Coles is up to 11th. He's having a good little recovery drive, is Coles. But I'm interested to see this 5th, 6th and 7th. It looks like it's calmed down just a little tad. Syrah's just tripped 4 seconds off of Spinny's fur. It looks like he's going nicely out in front at the moment. And Dawson is in third position. But Cyril with a 4-second lead over Dawson. So he could help out the top 2 here. Dawson, if he holds up. The guys in front, Karting King in 4th.
Got a very tasty fight going for 9th at the moment. Stamper Boy and Coles.
We'll flick to there now. Erky Boy looks like he's got a good exit, but so has everybody else. Little bit of a toe.
Better exit.
Yeah, but Coles has got a nice little. He's had a look on the inside, but he's too far back. Sector 1 looks like
Dawson's
turn 1.
Gone. Dawson's
oh,
gone.
Dawson's gone at Leighton. Dawson and Leighton's gone. I'm not sure what happened there, but
Coles has got on the inside. Oh, that's that.
But all this banging and everything. Oh, and he's hit the back. Erky Boy's hit the back. Erky Boy's hit the back of Stamp. And Stamp's. Deary me, what's happening here? It's all going up.
It's gone crazy.
It's gone crazy. I can't keep up. So we had someone. Oh no, there's someone gone off. Tip Rebel's gone. He spun. Dear oh dear, what's going on? Looks like a Red Bull and a Mercedes are coming together and they're squeezing. And a bit of contact. Faintest cub. And Stamp. He's gone on the outside now. So is Prezi. I mean, oh, someone's in behind. Someone's it. Faintest cub. Is it Leighton? He's got no end plate.
At the back of him, yeah.
His wings damaged. But Prezi's 14. He's getting desperate. Coming into the pits, his wife's a man. He's got damage from that instant. Lot coming into the pits. Dawson into the pits. The Karting King then up the third. Aqua 4th. The gaining on Stamp is Prezi. He's going to have a little look on the inside into turn 1. And he's going to get that move done. And a nice toe. And he's up the 10th. So that's causing the gaps out in front now. That's helped out the front 3 here.
We've got 6 guys in the pits at the moment.
We certainly have.
All coming out at the same time.
I'm wondering whether that might help them out if they can. Well, I'm not sure these are going to go. Already struggling for grip. I'm not sure these tyres are going to go to the end. But Hodder's on. He's half a second behind Nerd Gamer at the moment.
Prezi on the back of the Gooner at the moment.
He certainly is. He's only 3 tenths behind.
3 tenths.
Looks like he's all on the back of him here. Oh, very close indeed. He's got a good. He's definitely quicker than the Gooner at the moment. He's took the inside line and he's made it work. A good overtake for Prezi to go up to 9th. I don't think that's it. And Nerd Gamer's come into the pits and that's freed up. Coles is back up to 6th. Hodder, the championship leader, can't believe his luck at the moment. He's up to 5th. The Mercedes driver. The Prezi and Nerd Gamer look like they're having a really... Prezi. Oh, it's got a bit mad. The Gooner's in the pits. He's having a wing change. Yep. Coming out of the pits is the Gooner. He's going to be coming out in 16th. So he got damage. The Cole's up to 6th. Good recovery from him.
This is the closest battle on track now. Is 5th and 6th. Coles and Hodder.
Just got to keep it together. 3-second time penalty for Stamp, who's track limits. The gaps are forming now, so 6th to 7th, there's a 10-second gap. So, and Cole's don't forget he's on fresher inters than the guys in front. So
yeah, his tyres are 7 laps old, but the other guys are on 13 laps.
Aqua's got a time penalty as well, but Stug and Stamp are in the pit. Stamp's in the pits, and that's freed up Stug in the Aston Martin. It's just started just to settle down a little bit now. So
spinning us through now with an 8.8 second lead over Sarah. He's enjoying this wet weather.
He certainly is. I'm wondering whether he's going to come into pit. Coles has got a hood up. So that's Coles now for catching up with Coles, and Aqua's got a penalty. So Daguna looks like he's closing in on Why So Mad again. And he's definitely a lot quicker than the guys in front. Dawson's 13th. He was third, but he had that moment. But Why So Mad looks like he's getting mad at Dawson because he's getting held up, and it's causing Daguna to... they're at the chicane now. And looks like Daguna's got a fantastic exit, but he's getting held up a lot by Why So Mad. And Why So Mad's just taking the curve a bit too much. He could have spun there, and he's lucky. So I think he's going to get Why So Mad very shortly. Definitely, if he stays this close, he'll be getting him on that finish straight. Is he going to try and go for it now? No, he should be patient, really, Daguna, and wait until that straight, because he will get him. And Why So Mad?
Going to use ERS on the straight.
And I think he's going to get him here because he's got a better exit as well. So he'll definitely have a go. But Why So Mad might get a little toe, but it's not going to be good enough as gaining his Daguna. He's gaining his gain. He's going to have a little look. He's late broke into the corner. It's a lovely move. And Daguna in the Ferrari. As Why So Mad's going to want to battle back. 3-second time penalty for Nerd Gamer. A good move for Daguna to try and get back. And Scott looks like he's lost position to Prezic. But he's sitting pretty in 8th at the moment. He's 6 seconds in front of Stug, but that could come down as Sim Racer closing in on Nerd Gamer here. Hello Bushy Ants, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you've tuned in. Just have a... Nice to see you've tuned into the stream, mate. Thanks for tuning in. It has been a good race so far.
It has been a good race, yeah.
And gone wide as Nerd Gamer, and that's... Does that let Sim Racer through? These two are having a good little battle out in front, and they're wheel to wheel coming up to the finish line, and it looks like just ahead is Nerd Gamer at the moment. He's got the better line. He's got the inside line, and I think Sim Racer's just had to back off a little bit, and otherwise it would cause a bit of a massive accident. But after turn one, good good little battles going on here as Coles is catching up to Aqua here. So he has recovered very well, the Alfa Romeo driver. Poddard going nicely in 6th. The gaps are formed after that safety car. 17 laps in, we're just halfway through the Grand Prix now. Phineas Firth comfortably out in front with an 11-second lead. 16 laps on them intermediates, and Aqua's going into the pits. So I don't know if Aqua's got damage or he's just having a change of tyres, but Coles has gone up to 4th. I mean, if they do, you know, what lap are we looking at to come in? Very soon?
I think it's around 23, I believe.
We're coming out his aqua. He's decided to go for a earlier pit stop. Karting King's third, but yellow flag in sector 1, and it's Prezi. Prezi's spun again, and he's got no wing. And is that an indication that the
car?
and it's a safety car as well? So this is where you're going to see him coming in. Oh, and he's having mega problems out there. He's having mega problems. But is that the indication that the tyres are coming into the pits is Spinius third? This is where they're all going to come in. But I think Syrah's stayed out. But no, is Syrah going to come in? But this is worked out beautifully for Spinius Fur, hasn't it? Absolutely beautifully. I mean, he was cruising out in front anyway, but it's everyone piling in now, especially the ones on 16 laps. I mean, Spinius Fur's going to come out and get track position as well.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's going to be pitting now.
So
top 3 are in, top 4 are in.
Everybody's probably liking that safety car because
certainly going to bunch
everyone could get a free
again.
stop. But as you said, it's going to bunch everybody up, and doesn't look like the track's drying out. It did look like it was, but just over halfway through, so I was talking about when are they going to come in, but I weren't anticipating a safety car where everyone's going to come in, but
No.
But Spinius Fur must, I mean, all the guys must have been nice free stop to get the fresh intermediates on. But the Haas
got a feel for Prezi. Yeah, he is really struggling.
Yeah.
No front wing.
Yeah, he's not had the best
He's
of.
going to be coming in the pits now. He's at the pit lane.
He's not had the best of times as Prezi. Unfortunate for him. And but we've got a bot in the chat. No. But yeah, Spinius Fur out in the lead. Syrah second, Karting King got third, and Coles is back up to fourth. And he got a fresh set of inters on, so he pitted as well. So it's worked out pretty well for the guys, and good recovery from Coles because he had that moment where he had to pit with damage. He was second at the start of the Grand Prix, but he's recovered very well as Coles. At 19 of 35 then. I mean, when it's a safety car and there's one of you's doing commentating, it's so hard because you've got to rabbit on about crap.
Yeah.
Try and talk about something, but I think Spinius Fur for me is looking like he's
to still have 19 cars in this weather as well. One retirement so far.
I was saying about Spinius Fur about the safety cars worked out well for him to keep track position after the pits, but he had an 11-second lead, and now that's obviously going to be down to nothing at the moment. So
again, we got a special mention to Syrah as well. He's gone back onto a controller now.
It looks like Prezi's left the session, so I'm not sure what's gone on now, but Prezi's left the session.
Car is still on track, so hopefully he can come back in.
A frustrating evening for the McLaren driver. Reaper's calling the bots random idiots. I don't think he's too happy with the The bot's coming into chat.
He's blocked now.
He's blocked now. Oh. When are we going to see the safety car coming? Hopefully this lap. Yeah, it's going to be a bit. In a way, it's a bit of a mixed feelings about the safety car because did have a nice 11-second lead. Did spin his fur, but I think he would have had to have pitted anyway. So, but that lead is nothing. But at least we're going to get some wheel-to-wheel racing now.
Yeah. The Karting King's up 1, Coles is up 4, Aqua's up 4, Otto's up 5, Nerd Gamer's up 6 positions, Berkeley Boy's up 11, Dawson's up 6, Daguna's down 5, Scott's up 5.
I'll take a look at the penalties. We've got Coles on 3 seconds. We've got Aqua on 3, Costa on 6, Daguna on 3, Fainters Cub on 3, Stamp on 6, and Leighton on 3. And as you said, the position change. I mean, Erky Boy's up 11 positions. So,
I think Prez's are unlucky when he's down 13. Safety cars in this lap, mate.
yay. Yeah, safety car's in. So before it comes in, I think it's hard to look. I mean, now, it could be a lot different, but it's hard to look past. The way Spinny's Fur's been driving in the out in front, he looks very comfortable, and he looks like driving in the wet. He looks like he's very good, but we're going to get the green flags any moment now, as it looks like he's got an absolutely fantastic jump. So has Karting King. They've all got a good jump, but look at on the inside, and Sierra did have a look, but it's Karting King's off. Karting King's come off. So yellow flag in sector 1. That's due to Karting King. So it's all happening at the moment. Again, we're going to get more incidents. As Dawson back up to 6th.
Well.
Nerd Gamer back up to 4th. So Aqua on the back of Nerd Gamer now. The tyres are going to be pretty cold, aren't they, from the safety car? That's why you can see them just sliding around a tad. But Holes is 3rd, Sierra's 2nd, so Alfa Romeo again. And Spinny's 3rd, just looks like he's just cruising out in front again. Great pace in the wet. As we lost me times on my screen, and Aqua's in AI at the moment. I'm not pretty sure why, but
Stampy's just made 2 incredible moves. If I can clip that, that's great driving from that lad.
Stampy's up to 4th, but Aqua's in AI. I'm not sure what's happening now. He's back now. I think he set the fastest lap, but that was through the AI, so I'm sure stewards are going to be having a look at that after the race. So Sierra 2nd, and already Spinny's first, just going and going and going. Dawson and Daguna. Daguna's just taken a place back from Dawson. 3-second time penalty for Erky Boy. So the championship leader stuck in 8th at the moment. Sector 2, there's a yellow flag. Someone going slow. Is it a Haas? Is it Tip Rebel going slow? Has he had... Or is that... Prezi Tip Rebel? I think... Just struggling. Dawson has picked up. Penalties are starting to come in now. So, but look at Hodder. He's sector 2. There's a yellow flag, and it looks like someone's going slow. Looks like an Alpine. So look at Hodder now. He's right on the back of Dawson. He looks like he's getting dragged along by him. But he's going to have a nice little toe, and is he going to have Dawson's just going defensive? But on the inside, is he going to break late? And no, he's just too far behind. And defending by Dawson now. The sector 2 and 3, I think we've got that glitch, you know, where it just comes up random yellow flags, yeah. That's annoying.
Laguna now making a move on Aqua. He's going to the outside. Ooh.
Just backed off, isn't he?
Yeah.
But it looks like Hudder's going to be... He's getting frustrated. It looks like he's getting frustrated. But look at all the penalties coming in now. Nice train of drivers then. So yeah, it looks like Spinny's Fur is cruising out in front, and we've got that. Just ignore them yellow flags. It's just got that glitch where it keeps flashing up, which is annoying. They just got to try and.
Sector 2, there's nobody in that. There's nobody there.
It keeps flashing up, and it's annoying. So the boss is saying it would throw a spanner in the works if it dries up. So we've got 11 laps to go. I don't think the track looks... Well, the track's nowhere near on slicks for me.
It's still raining as well, so I can't see it.
Sierra's got a 3-second time penalty. So the top 9 have got have all got penalties now. So Spinny is Fur. I mean, they're all getting desperate. Looks like sim racers. Look at that train from Dawson. Dawson looks like he's holding up a few of the lads, and Hudder is desperate to get past Dawson here. Is he going to get frustrated and try and move? He needs to get past him, because he'll lose ground on the people in front. But he's defending well. It's only really that straight. He's got wide there. It's only really that back straight where the finish line is that you could really overtake that easily, isn't it? Really, if you get.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tougher without DRS, but let's see if he can make a move now, because Hodder in the Mercedes is very frustrated by the looks of it, trying to get past.
Is catching as well behind.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's backing everybody up, and it's just too far. That's what I mean. If you haven't got DRS, or it is tough even on that back straight. But sim race is catching up.
Flags are definitely glitched. There's nobody going through those sectors.
Yeah, it keeps flashing up. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
So you might still be an actual yellow flag, and then it won't flash. But
they're coming around to it now. This is where they're saying there's yellow flags and nothing's going on.
So in a way, Dawson's doing a good job for his teammate. Oh no, sorry, it's that colour that puts me off. You know, the Alpine and the Williams are quite similar, aren't they?
Yeah.
So this is the only battle out at the moment. I mean, Aqua's catching up to Costa. Oh, he's got a lovely move on the inside.
Get him on the inside.
Looks like he was slow on that corner, was Nerve Gamer, but Aqua's just at the back off, and Laguna's at the back off. There's a nice little train between the guys as well. So 4th, 5th and 6th. And then you got 7th and 8th. As Aqua might get Costa in age too far ahead. But look at sim racer now. He's gaining on Nerd Gamer. He's had a look on the inside. He's going to late break on the inside and then contact. And he went for the move, Aqua, getting desperate. And Costa has come together. And that has caused Aqua to spin. But he caught that actually really well, to be fair. It could have been a lot worse. So Aqua's down to 9th. And Dawson now up to 6th. Yellow flag in sector 1, but it might be a glitch in sector 1 now. You watch, because there's been an incident here.
Again, nothing's going on there, so...
Yeah, I think when there's an incident, and we probably have a whole... Just ignore that flashing at the top. But yeah, that was a big dive bomb there from Aqua, and it didn't work out. So it cost himself, you know, probably some decent points there. But it's still behind Dawson. Do you think he's getting frustrated because he's coming right up close and he's having a break? But he might get. Dawson got a good exit there, to be fair, but Buddha's gaining on Dawson, but not really that much. He looks like he's got a bit of front line, straight line speed, that LP. And Aqua's coming back up to Erky Boy now. So he's got a...
Yeah, I think Dawson's using his ERS as for keeping him in front.
Yeah. If he uses too much, he could... Sim Racer's not got a penalty at the moment.
Dawson's got 65% left, and Hodder is down to 13% ERS.
Yeah, so he's not got much ERS. He's using it all up to try and get past Dawson. So Dawson's saving his very well indeed. He's still... I mean... Hodder must be fuming. He's gone a bit wide there, Dawson, so that's going to cause him a bit of time, but... I don't think... I mean... Time's running out to get some spots now, because Daguna's got a 10-second lead over 5th, so... We'll just see what happens. As Costa's all on the back of Daguna, he's going to have a little look from the last turn, and he's having a good little... battle now between him and the Ferrari driver. And then wheel to wheel. Coming up to turn 1. Daguna. As nice move there from Costa. But Costa's gone wide. They've gone wide. And they're wheel to wheel. Great battle between the two in Ferrari Red Bull. There's a bit of contact between the two. It's a bit messy. And Costa and Daguna are having a good battle here. A little bit of argy-bargy between the two. Bit of contact, but Costa looks like he's not... Oh, and he's just got too much curve and he's lost a bit of time as Daguna. So that curb of death nearly causing problems for Daguna, but Nerd Gamer with a good move, and then they were wheel to wheel, and then looked like Daguna was going to get it back, but Daguna's got another
again though. But this is some excellent driving.
It really is. It really is. But there's a penalty for Daguna, so he's getting desperate and getting the track limits. And Nerd Gamer's defending well from Daguna. If he can frustrate Daguna, it could cause that he might get him here. He's got a lot of ERS, and he is going to get him. Lovely exit. But it looks like Nerd Gamer's not using any. On the inside, and a lovely move into turn 1, and it's caused. And Nerd Gamer's gone wide. And Daguna, oh, they crashed! Both of them crashed! It was coming! And they both crashed! They both crashed from turn 1, and they were kicking
Staguna's out.
Laguna and Costa are gone. They
Oh,
were
no,
both at each
parked in the
other.
middle of the cove. Oh, his
And
car's
Stamp's
parked in the
gone.
middle of the road.
Is that called Stamp to DNF as well? How is Costa not DNF from that? I do not know. But it was a huge crash. Costa, they were wheel to wheel for literally the whole lap, and it's another safety car.
Safety car.
But they was, and they were clipping each other. I don't know if they both got frustrated and what, but that was, I mean, that looks, I don't know if there was a bit of frustration there. The stewards will have to look at that, but I mean, it was a huge crash. I don't know if anyone's took anyone out or what, but it was massive because they were literally, I'm speechless after that. They were tapping each other, and is it one that's not giving each other room, or?
Just as you said that, there was like a 1.5 second gap from
Spinius first now.
10th down to 13th, and I was on board with Leighton at the time for that.
Yeah. But yeah, so that big crash has caused everything, and that's Stamps. That's not good for the Mercedes. So and Ferrari, who were looking at getting, because Carlton King's down at 10th.
Now we're just 5.5 laps left of the race as well. This race has gone so quick. There's been so much going on.
Yeah, yeah, it certainly has.
It's been so entertaining. It's been brilliant.
It's been a good race, to be fair. Never does. Quite sure what's
There shouldn't be any need for anybody to stop either.
No,
Dawson's on
no. Got 5 laps to go.
Hold.
I mean, it's not as if you could pit and put. I mean, you ain't gonna put slicks on because it's not. It's
No, it's still raining. It's definitely going to be a wet race. Full wet race here.
well, we could have like a little 3-lap sprint here or a 2-lap sprint now because they're all going to close up again. And 4 laps to go to Grand Prix, and that's. I mean, this has been a fantastic race.
It's been incredible on it. It really has.
Prezzi's retired, I've just noticed.
I think that may have been something to do with he had soft tyres on, according to my graphic.
Yeah, he has got soft tyres on. What's all happening there? Certainly not slick tyres. Well, not for me anyway, but what do I know? I can't even drive in a dry, so don't take any notice of what I say. I will be having a go tomorrow. But
have you tried the manual gears yet?
yeah, I've been practicing a little bit. I'm getting there, but it's just going to take long, mate. But
yeah,
I won't be.
Hang of it.
Yeah, I won't be causing anyone any problems. I'm not going to be battling too much. I just want to get used to it, you know, and race with it. And I've just done a career mode and just done it with that. So.
Well, mate, once you start, you won't regret it. It's been the best decision I ever made.
So will the safety car be coming in the next lap? So we're going to have 2 laps of...
Should be, and we've now got Sim Race, so I believe he's at the back. He's just coming in the last corner now, and the safety car's at turn 1, so it should be the last lap behind the safety car.
Yeah, so it's a shame really that the race is going to be finished because I've enjoyed it tonight.
It has been one of those races you do not want to finish.
It'll be good to watch back as well. Even though I don't like watching back really, because I'll hear myself talk when I don't like it. It's horrible when you can hear. You think, oh God, and I end up saying to myself, "Shut up! What are you talking about? Stop talking rubbish." It's just cringe, isn't it? I don't know about you, but it does for me. Sort of.
It's always horrible listening to yourself back. When
Right,
people say I do sound Bristolian, and I think, no, I don't. And I hear myself, and I think, oh my God, yeah. I'll definitely go and get my combine harvester with a fucking
your tracker
language with the with a can of cider. Safety cars in this lap.
But safety car will be coming in this lap, so we'll have, as you said, 2 or 3. We'll have 3 laps of racing then. And this is going to get tasty. Are we going to see any... Look how close Sierra's. This is going to be tasty. Dawson's still in full flow. I mean, here we go then.
Yeah, good race.
Putting that to the side is Spinnius first. Sierra's behind him. No real challenge at the moment. And Hodder on Dawson, and there is contact. And Dawson, has he lost it? No.
Oh, we have
Still
got
in
Spinner
front.
Weissman has just gone. No
Costa's
damage
gone.
by the looks of it.
I'd just like to add as well that Nerd Gamer did apologise in Tier 3, but he's in the chat, so he's still racing. He shouldn't really be apologising and talking while the race is going ahead, so I'm sure that will be a penalty of some sort or a punishment, but we'll deal with that later on. But the Tip Rebel's up to 7th. So ignoring yellow flag, there's a penalty there. So still out in front is Spinnius third, Coles is second, Dawson in 4th still. We'll just have a look at the penalties, shall we? Coles has got a drive-through. Wow.
Oh, and Sim Racer has just hit Scott. Looks like he's
dear,
lost
getting
an
desperate.
end plate.
So Coles is coming in for his drive-through, and that's going to put Dawson onto the podium.
Right.
Look at that Alpine of Dawson. So Coles with the drive-through. I'm not sure what he got the drive-through for, but
Tip Rebel right on the back of Carton King at the moment for 6th
the Tip Rebel, but Erky Boy, I mean, Erky Boy's having a great race, but we've got to speak about Dawson here. He's up 12 places, and he's been defending superbly from Hooder all race.
He has been brilliant, yeah. Yeah, brilliant.
So he's my tip
if he got the
driver of the day, yeah. But he's my tip for driver of the day at the moment. So,
yeah, I wouldn't suppose with the game give him driver of the day, to be honest.
So Erky Boy as well, I must add, has done 21 laps, and so has Dalton on them inters. So he's on for the podium, is
round
Dalton.
of applause for that as well.
Yeah. Coles has got a 5-second time penalty. I'm wondering if this yellow flag business is causing problems for people, but oh, and Hooder just nearly at the back of Dawson. But Hooder could get a good jump here, and I think he's going to get... Oh, there's a spin behind. It's Erky Boy.
Erky's gone.
Erky's gone. The spin behind. Erky Boy was just talking about how much of a good race he's had. And he spun at that last corner and he's gone. DNF on the last race. And still ahead. Yeah. Karting King's lost out to Huda. It looks like Karting King's fighting for the podium. He's on the inside of Dawson and he's made it work. Karting King is 10 lap younger and he's onto the podium. So how much penalties has Sierra got? 3 seconds. But Sierra's still going to get second, but Spinius Fur with a dominant race. He's not put a foot wrong. But Dawson in 4th now, still behind. Bended superbly from Huda. Sector 2, it looks like somebody's gone. Looks like Coles. Coles has spun, so it's what a bad end to the race for him. It was looking like a great day at the office for Alfa Romeo. The Spinius Fur's going to come across the line and win the Hungarian Grand Prix. What a drive, what a race. Dominant drive. Second is Sierra. Third on the last lap is Karting King. And 4th is Dawson. But he's had penalties that's caused him to drop down to 6th. Tip Rebel 4th. So, what a race. And Stug.
Fantastic.
And Tip Rebel and Stug, but I don't know why it's telling me that Aqua's won, but I'm not sure that's accurate, but
no,
but he's not one.
Right.
No, he's not one. But I'm going to hold up on the driver of the day, mate, because I don't know what the position changes. Leighton's got a 20-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Oh, God.
I think we'll be getting rid of some of these penalties.
Yeah. It could be a busy day with the stewards, but busy evening. But we'll go through to the penalties. It's not showing the penalties, obviously, because it's at the end. But I'll hold up on my driver of the day, mate, because I think it's not accurate, that finishing thing.
No, I don't know.
I think Karting King and Sierra definitely got on the podium. Because I know Spinius Fur didn't get any penalties, so there you go then.
Yeah, Spinius for Sierra and then Karting King, then Dawson. Unless they were getting overtaken on the yellow flags, that's where all these penalties have come from.
Yeah.
But again, we can't. We should be able to remove these. I'm not sure where
just a reminder, you've got
that's a glitch in the game.
Yeah, so you'll have from 8 o'clock tomorrow to 8 p.m. Yeah, Costa, mate, you've messaged in the pits, but it don't matter. On race, you don't message at all. People have got penalties from being in the pits. So we've actually penalised someone for being in the pits, haven't we? So
yeah.
You don't. The rule is you don't message while you're racing, whether you're in the pits or not, fella. You don't message. So
it is in the rules as well.
So we've told many a times people not to message. I don't know how many times we've told people not to message while you're racing, whether you're in the pits, whether it's safety car or what. You just don't message. Simple. But I think I'm going to end it there because I think it's going to put Aqua on the podium, and I don't really want to end it without Spinius Fur.
Yeah, because the game is still continuing. We're still going around.
It's stuck on 1 second, so I think the lobby's just glitched. So we'll end it there, and congratulations to Spinius Fur, Sierra, and Karting King for the for the race. Thank you from myself. Thank you to you, Mark, for joining me again, mate. It's been entertaining and enjoyable. And
Yeah, it's been a great race.
everybody enjoy your evening, and I will see you next week for the Australian Grand Prix, I believe. But make sure you tune in if you're not racing to tomorrow, as it will be the Academy race in Albert Park. So thanks everybody tuning in, and I will see you later. Bye bye then.